It's week 14, and what a week it has been. Welcome to the journey. It has been a roller coaster. Some of the things that happened on Monday, I got locked out of the house. I actually locked myself out. I just got home. I realized I do not have my house key on me. It's not on my usual bunch. What a morning. I haven't even done my weigh-in. It's Monday morning, 1:37. It's been gone since 8. I've just called someone and they'll be here soon to open up the house. Tuesday, I went on a road trip back to Tauranga. Hey, it's Tuesday morning. We are traveling to Tauranga today. It's a very wet day outside, so I had 2 boardies for breakfast. I did not take a photo because we're rushing this morning. So I just thought I'd do a quick insert to say that we're going to Tauranga today. We're going to visit family and then we're coming back. This week has been a huge rest and recovery week. Bit of a slow week, but in saying that, I have done so much things. As I said, it was a roller coaster week. Highs and lows. Jenny is the name of my car. She has needed to get a few things fixed. It hasn't been sorted. My deadline is by the 31st of October, which is in another 2 weeks. So I've got 2 weeks to get her sorted. My training this week, I cracked a cartwheel. That was such a thrilling and thriving achievement for me, because I thought, well, I didn't think I'd be able to do a cartwheel at all. But after a few goes, I did a intensive training on Wednesday, and Wednesday night I was injured. What have I done? I have done something in my lower back that's inflamed my muscle to it's touching my sciatic nerve on the right side, which is very annoying and painful, and unfortunately I've had this for many years, but it flares up and goes away after a couple of days. Sometimes it takes weeks. I've injured it. I've got my handy dandy walking stick and I've been trying to hunt around the house to try and find my back support. I wore it when my back was playing up before, but I don't know where I put it, and it's been quite the mission trying to get around the house. Here's some of the meals that I prepared. Right, back in the kitchen, I'm gonna start sauteing the garlic and onions and this tomato paste together, because it's not quite done the roast yet, but by the time this is ready for that to go in, it should be ready to go. I'm actually really looking forward to this soup. Now, we don't have to chop these up, we're just peeling them. It's easier to peel when you squash it because it's going to get whizzed up all together, so it doesn't need to be too finely chopped, so that you can go straight into the saucepan, put it on high. So I'm going to saute this in butter, actually. That's probably the only dairy that's in here is butter, garlic and onions. Love garlic. And you go, last one. I'll probably just slice the onion. Doesn't need to be diced so small. We're going to whiz it. Whiz it in the whizzer. Whiz it with the whizzer. Right, did we get all that off? Almost. Excellent. Chop up the onion. I've been so frustrated today because I can't do any training. My movement is so limited, but I just have to be patient and do what I can, not be worried about what I can't do. And that's littler things, like tending to my fairy garden. I'm glad I can do that today. It's just because it's such a beautiful day outside. It's perfect for training. I haven't made it to the calisthenics park this week because of my condition and the weather. It says to add basil, but I thought I had basil in the garden, but it's rosemary. I don't know if I should add rosemary. Maybe I will add a little bit of rosemary. So that's it. Onions going in. This one is for all the scraps. Got to make a broth out of it. And this one is for the onions, Duncan and butter. So I'm pretty sure you saute on this is when you add all the spices. I should open up that can, adding a can as well, because I don't have any broth. I'm making a broth now, but usually I always have a homemade broth on hand, but I've used it all and I haven't made a new one. So this tomato sauce will be, pretty sure, extra juicy. Italian tomatoes, tomato, smell of butter and onions. That's my fave. Onions, garlic, tomato paste. Oh my gosh, that just exploded everywhere. Lucky I'm not wearing a white. I should have known that would explode. Right, let's check on our tomatoes. I don't know how you're supposed to know when they're ready. They smell good. I could smell them from outside, the capsicum roasting, so I assumed that they were ready. I actually don't know how long they're supposed to leave it in there. I'm going to actually look it up. Tomato soup. Versatile soup with tomatoes is the main ingredient, which can be served hot or cold. Oh, you can have it hot or cold. It can be smooth or chunky and is often made with a base of sauteed onions, garlic, and carrots. We didn't add carrots. Combined with stock and blended to a desired consistency. None of these say to roast it, but I'm going by my niece's recipes. But I forgot. She did show me. I'm going to add it in anyway. We'll add it in now because these are all combined nicely. Smells good. This is what we're working with. And they look pretty good. Got a bit of char on them, so we're just going to dump it in. I'm guessing that's what I meant to do. Oh, oven off. Oh yes, they're all hot and the juices are combining nice. There's a whole different lot of spices you can put in here. Do I have my blend still up? I'm just going to put my blend that I add to everything because I forgot. And I don't have fresh basil. Do we have a dried basil? We only have oregano. Oh no, I think I saw basil actually. Dried basil. We don't need to add any broth because look how juicy that is. I'm going to add in the tomato paste now. And then we'll dump that in just to get it done. Parsley. Oh, we've got 2 parsleys. Okay, we don't have basil, but we've got parsley and we've got oregano and we've got thyme. We have got dried basil. My back is so sore. So there is no liquid in here. I think that can did it. But I am going to add coconut milk, a whole cart, which is 200 mils coconut milk going in. I love coconut milk. Hopefully you can't hear the TV. Right, that's our soup. I'm pretty sure we better taste it first. Might need a bit more seasoning. Yum. I'm going to put some chili flakes. Chili. What's that? Coriander seeds. Put the rest of that in. Hardly anything left in that. I think we've got 2 minutes of that mixture I put in at the beginning. So this one, cumin. Let's see what it tastes like now. That is a lot of flavour. That's so rich. And turn it off. Add the rest of that on. I forgot to put the broth on. Top that up with some water. Water. And I'll show all the veggies in the fridge that are not being eaten. Soup is anything that though isn't getting eaten in the fridge is gone in the broth. That's the soy meat that hasn't been eaten. It's just been sitting at the bottom of it. So we'll get that in there. I try my best to eat good food. I've learned though, when I'm weak in an area, it's like a pillar down. I'm a pillar down. So I haven't been strong emotionally and mentally to be able to carry myself as I would if I was strong in all pillars. Temptation has been harder to withstand, I would say. And things just were really hard this week. But I must remain positive and look at how far I've come so far. Must not forget the progress. Most important. Week 14, so much learning this week. I have learned to slow down, otherwise I will be slowed down. I got injured because I overdid my training this week. My back tenses up when it's around that time of the month, and that's how I know when it has come, is because it kind of slows me down. I become very stiff and hard to move. This week was like a bittersweet week. It was the hardest week because from Wednesday I haven't been able to do any training because of being injured. I've had to utilize my walking stick. I've had to come to terms with being grateful for my walking stick and not embarrassed. My walking stick. Today, I feel much better than yesterday. I can move around without my stick better. And yeah, not to overdo it. I really wanted to crack a cartwheel and I achieved it. I did cartwheels, handstands. I feel stronger in my handstands, but I decided to also play squash when I had already done it well enough. And that's when I got injured in my back, just playing wrong technique. And bending forward without bending my knees properly is how that happened. And so as the days gone by, it's declined and worsened. So that has been very frustrating. I'll still do movement inside, but just take it easy. Nothing strenuous, no handstands, more of mobility training to keep moving, lubricate the joints. And yeah, I'm so happy to report my progress. So because I had been so miserable this week after getting injured, I felt sorry for myself. I wasn't being good with what I was choosing to eat. And we went on a road trip earlier this week. And so I tried to prepare with healthy road trip snacks because we usually stop at certain places on the way. And I ate my healthy snacks and the unhealthy snack. But I did eat the food that I said I wouldn't eat, blah, blah, blah. It's Monday, we're refocused, we weighed in and we lost weight. I'm so happy that I lost weight because I was pretty sure that I would have gained weight because of just minimal movement last week and a lot of actually, even though I ate bad choices, I didn't eat all the time, but I did notice that my hunger was higher. So I weighed in at 118.5. It's like almost a whole kilo. Actually, I better look. I think it was 119 point something last week. So happy about that. So that has given me a boost to carry on. I'm going away next week, and I know that will help push my mental health and emotional, spiritual side. So I'm looking forward to that. Don't forget to do something today that gives you a sense of thriving. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.